I have decided that I want to get to campaigning again, and I've chosen the GT class because I can't be bothered with the Formula cars in Assetto Corsa. But because there's no real GT World Championship and the GT3s from Assetto Corsa are unbalanced as shit, I have decided to use the GTLM cars, i.e. the URD EGT5 cars, where instead of Aston Martin, Ferrari, BMW, etc., Arthur Merlin, Ferruccio, and Byro, I think it is, race. I have decided that I want to go balls deep, so I've basically taken every somewhat fitting track in country order, like alphabetical. So we're gonna start on the Buenos Aires track in Argentina, the layout 15, the longest one. Then we're gonna head to Austria for the Red Bull Ring, then a Belgium doubleheader of Zolder and Spa, then Brazilian doubleheader of the fictional Ukbar circuit and Interlagos, but the 1975 layout because that's laps. Then we're gonna go to Dragon Trail, which is in Croatia technically, but it's just a fictional Gran Turismo circuit. Then we're gonna head to Autodrome Most in the Czech Republic, then to Saint-Ocran, the C layout in France. It's also the Gran Turismo track. Then we're gonna head to the Germany triple header of Hockenheim, the Nordschleife, and the Sachsenring. Why did I? Never mind. Then we're gonna go to the fictional roller coaster circuit. Then the double header in the UK of Silverstone and Donington Park. Then we're gonna go to the Hungaroring. And then we're gonna go to Italy, which is a shit ton of tracks. We're gonna go to Lago Maggiore, which is a Gran Turismo track, Imola, Monza, Mugello, and Misano, before we go to Butte in India. Then we'll go to Fuji and Suzuka in Japan. Then we're gonna head to the Pascani and Palmadera tracks, which are made by the Double Zero and also fictional. Then we're gonna go to Portimao, then the Highlands circuit, which is a Kunos track. It is good, I swear. Then to Korea for the Yongyam, I think it's called, circuit. Then we're gonna go through Spain, first to Jerez, then to Catalonia, then to Valencia, and then the fictional Reservoir track. Finally, we're gonna do the fictional Swag Raceway in Sweden before finishing with the America Tour. Christ on the back. We're gonna go to Black Hat County, which is a Kunos track, to Daytona, Las Vegas, a fictional track, also by Double Zero, then to Ottawa, which is also fictional, but it's cool. Then to Riverside, Road America, Road Atlanta, Sonoma, Cota, Virginia International Raceway, Watkins Glen, and Sebring. For anyone that didn't bother counting, that's 47 races, and I'm planning to do them short-ish, I guess. And let's get right into it. So let's get straight into the first round in Buenos Aires. Let's not bother about practice because that's lame. In qualifying, I dropped it straight away on my first flying lap, and because it was right by pit entry, I just pitted. My second flying lap, I got a massive run on the other Aston Martin, and resulting in a battle, so I backed out. However, I didn't bother refueling, so I did a pretty decent lap, I guess, a 1:57.9, but I had to shortcut to the pits because I didn't have enough fuel for the full lap. On my final flying lap, I get blocked at turn 1 because, yeah. Then I fuck up the final corner thanks to not wanting to run into the Aston Martin. And do a 1:56.999, which is so much better than a 1:57.0. It put me 5th on the grid, I guess. Pretty decent. Not too shabby. I'm pretty happy with that. It's 100% AI, so I am quite happy with that. But let's not waffle too much and get into the race. let's not waffle too much and get into the race. I get a pretty mid start and a poor exit from turn 2 because I ran under the grass like an idiot. I'm alongside the Corvette on the back straight, go down the inside, but I almost rob it, losing a place to an Aston Martin. On lap 2, I fuck up the long right-hander and my camera, because what's there? What more could you fuck up? On lap 4, I overtake the Aston Martin on the inside of the long right. I'm alongside the I'm alongside the Corvette on the back straight, but he outbrakes me. No, I back out. However, I get a massive switchback on the Corvette, but he gets back ahead through that fiddly section. I overtake him onto the main straight and into the long right. On lap 7, I tapped the Viper, and you can see why I didn't get pole. Look at the fucking straight line speed on that shitbox. Oh my fucking god. A bit later, that same Viper eats shit under braking, but he turns in way too sharp and wipes me out under braking. On lap 8, I try to dive bomb my way through the final corner, but it doesn't really work because it never fucking does. However, I get a massive run on him through turn 2. I try the inside, but it doesn't work, but I get a better exit anyway, because he's mid. I pass him somewhat on the grass, go side by side on the fucking long ash straight, but he has the straight line speed, but I go down the inside anyway, because they're pussies and brake for that corner, LMAO. I also get a big run through that corner, like every single lap, and this time it's on the Aston Martin. Like, this time I hit the inside curb, but I don't recommend doing that because it's dangerous. So back at turn 1 and turn 2, I get a run again on the Aston Martin, because like turn 2 and 3 is like the corners where I gain big time on the AA. Why ever? Because they're pussyfooting it or something. So I throw it in. Now he's in the middle of the track. He washes to the outside, so I slip down the inside and cuck him. Easy claps. Who is this guy? Now, here is the point where my fucking recording cuts off because I don't have enough space. So, from here on, we're gonna take it from the replay, which, thank God, started from lap 4. So, what you can see is that the tire graph is broken, and you can see also the Aston Martin coming back at me and flying down my inside. However, he touches me and spins off. Eat shit, bitch. A couple of laps later, we are on the back of this 2-car battle, the Corvette and the Viper. We massively get a run on the Corvette through turn 2, and now we're gonna sit behind the Viper until we get through that long corner. You can just see how much more speed I'm carrying. I'm going around the outside. I give him a nudge, but pretend you didn't see that. I fly around the outside, magnificent racing, what you're seeing here from me. Come on, I didn't do that good on the race. I need to get my ego up somehow. I celebrate this moment, this great move, this insane display of racecraft by immediately dropping it on turn 2 the following lap. See, you cannot make this shit up, man. So all the progress I made over the past, don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8 laps since I got taken out by the Viper is down the shitter. Lap 17, you see 5 laps later I've caught up to the back of the Aston Martin, fly down the inside because I'm the better driver. I'm getting the points for Aston Martin. Eat shit. And I also got a big run on the Corvette through that corner for whatever reason. The AI line through that part of the track is really not that good. I mean, to the fiddly section, like the final sector, they're really fucking good, but not that much to the fast bits. So now I've caught up to the back of the Corvette, this other Corvette, I think. It's not the same from earlier. I get a big run again through turn 2, because yeah, you're getting used to this by this stage, yeah. I barely get any overlap, but I go for it anyway, because I don't give a shit, it's a high. And I also get a big run again through turn 3 on the Viper, so I get that position as well. Look at the overspeed I'm carrying on the exit, and he managed to make that all up throughout the straight. That is fucking insane, man. I hope we're gonna do better at like more cornering tracks. So I move over to the left at the last possible second to cover off his slipstream, or to not give him slipstream because the area isn't that high. So, however, that came just a touch too late. Lap 20, I managed to catch up somewhat to the Wi-Fi in front, but it's not enough. We run out of laps. It's third place, which is kind of disappointing because I felt like I had the pace to win the race, but I dropped it. I didn't do good enough in qualifying. I didn't do it. It was my fault that I didn't win. So what do we learn from this? The car is sketchy as shit to drive. Oh my fucking god, it's like you can't see it from that perspective I use, but I'm fighting the fucking car every fucking corner, like especially in like the turn 4 and this final chicane thing. It's unbelievable how sketchy this is to drive. You're constantly adjusting and shit. It's so oversteer. But I mean, that's basically what gave me the pace through turn 2 and turn 2 and 3, which is where I made up most of my time. So I'm not complaining, but it did make the race pretty difficult. So on to round 2 Austria, whenever I get around to doing that. Cheers and goodbye.